For decades, the Cannon family has answered the call to serve, passing down a legacy of sacrifice and pride.
Tonight, Hannah Jackson shares their story and what it means to keep that tradition alive.
Each deployment, every hardship, every triumph, and every promotion earned adds to the family's unwavering dedication to service.
In the Army, it gets in your blood, and you're certainly used to the environment and the family that's there in the Army.
A legacy that started more than 6 decades ago.
First of all, I did not enlist. The government enlisted me. I was drafted.
This legacy quickly turned into a family business, one Frank Cannon Jr.'s sons were proud to carry out, enlisting in the U.S. Army, with the youngest of the Cannon brothers enlisting first.
I went in 1987, so while I was in, my brothers were actually finishing up ROTC, so I think I was the first one to go in, is that right? Yes. So I was the first one of my siblings to go in. I enlisted when I was 16 years old, and then actually got sent to basic training when I was 17 years old. So I kind of knew right as soon as I finished high school, the Army was for me.
Growing up as Army brats, the Cannon brothers said the environment, camaraderie, and the sense of family that's created is something that can't be replaced, and something they all found themselves longing to get back.
Just that lifestyle and shared experiences, and then knowing that, hey, I could provide that same thing to my kids, but it's what I really missed. Is what I really missed. I think about the experiences that we were able to give our kids, the same opportunities, the same things we saw in him, and the way that it affected us to be able to strive for higher goals, to continue to persist, to don't give up. I see those same things we've been able to instill in our children, and they take that forward too to the next generation.
The brothers, giving literal meaning to the saying, following in your parents' footsteps, say the bond created by putting on the uniform and serving the country you love is the highest honor, and something they are proud to do together.
As far as the relationship with my father, that's something that I think would have occurred irrespective of career choices. I think I'd still have that relationship if I never went to the military. But it was special for me knowing that I was in the same unit that he was in Vietnam. And for my brothers, it's a common bond that we share.
The path to the Army always seemed to be clear for the Cannon brothers, but the one who started this legacy said he would never imagine his boys would choose the same path.
I never thought they would, but then again, I never discouraged them either. If they wanted to go in, they knew what Army life was like. They knew it's almost a nomadic life because you're moving from place to place to place. I don't know how many times I moved. I lost track of them, actually. But when they wanted to go in service, I encouraged them to go in service.
The Cannon family has served a combined 64 years, totaling 6 combat tours in countries including South Korea, Germany, Greece, Iraq, and Kuwait. And they all say if they could do it all over again, they wouldn't change a thing. In Nicholasville, Hannah Jackson, Fox 56 News.